everyone, it's Dempsey1510 and welcome to Donnington Park, the National Circuit, and you're in for an epic race. As into the first corner we go, in the black and yellow car is Corporal Hampson, there's me in the Ploughman's car, and as you see, first corner drama, we have made contact, we're both off, we've gone from first and second, or third and second position, right down to the back of the field. A little bit more contact just to make sure we hit each other. I did apologise to him. It seems in this game when you do touch someone else, you do get stuck with them. So there is Corporal Hamster in the number 17 black and yellow car, getting a bit sideways on the exit. I run a bit wide. There's me in the number 44 Ploughman's Renault Clio. So now it's a battle to the front. If you enjoy racing and enjoy overtakes, you need to stay around and watch this for an epic ending as well. As we head up the hill, you can see the back markers jostling about the slower cars and taking each other off left, right and centre. And look at the cars in front of us, there's lots of them. There's absolutely loads of them. And the top 5, 6, possibly 7 cars are really fast drivers. So it might be alright taking all these back markers on, as you can see, taking stuff wide and all over the place. But when we got to try and catch the guys in front, and the 2 yellow cars blocking me, couldn't get anywhere. So Corporal Hamster takes the lead now between us two, both with his headlights on. He goes down the inside of both of them. I'm just hanging back. It's whether to trust him or not. One of them runs wide. As we head down the hill, number 65 just on my outside, get in front of him as we head down into the old hairpin. I think me and Corporal Hamster understood not to fight each other while we were doing this. We want to be taking qualifying lines all the way to the front if we can get there. Heading up the hill, both headlights ablaze as we're making this way through the grid. I'm getting close to Corporal Hamster, but I'm not attacking him at this moment in time. It would get quicker times if we just go at it. And now we're catching up with someone with my livery. Well, someone with the same livery. It's not my livery, but the same livery in the number 44. He seems to move to one side, going defensive into the chicane. Now Corporal Hamster, is he going to do some late braking? He does, he gets on the outside of him. I don't know if he thinks I'm there, if he stays wide. Onto the straight, look in the background, just a bit more contact between the 2 yellow 65 cars. This is a 10-lap race. So heading into the first corner again, braking hard. Just outbrake himself a little bit. We do run a tad wide there. Just costed a few seconds, tad wide on the exit as well, but still get a decent run down the hill. In the top left hand corner you can see the interior view. If you're watching on a big screen, you'll be able to see the mirrors a lot better. And there's a Ploughman's car going very defensive, and he runs wide. Now Hamster gets a run on him. I need to get that run as well. He's wiggling about, he's trusting these back markers. Well, they're not even back markers, we are taking them for position, but they're so erratic, and a little bit of contact there, it just sends him a little bit wide. But I do get past. He's trusting the other people, the slower guys. Yes, they're slower, but they will eventually get better. But when they're slower, they seem to be a lot more erratic, and you just don't know what they're doing. Corporal Hamster now having a little bit of a lead on me now. As I head down his chicane, I seem to be able to do this chicane a bit better than others. I seem to catch up with him a lot better. I do seem to cut it out just a bit. And there's a slow moving car on the exit of the corner, number 30 car, who moves out of the way very nicely as well. See, some guys, well, maybe girls, understand if they're slower, they will move out of the way. If they're slower because they've gone wide or maybe got cold tyres or whether it's qualifying, they will move out of the way. Some don't, some just like to be a pain and get in your way. So now we're heading down again into the old hairpin. Corporal Hamster just in front, and there's me behind. There was a light green car. I think that was possibly another guy we raced with, Pisher. He's just struggling on the exit. Is it Pisher? Yes, there's the front group. That's the front group. So me and Hamster now are getting there. This lap we've got a bit of space to ourselves, so we're able to put some decent lap times in. So we're going for it now. Line astern, headlights ablaze, heading down this back straight into the chicane. I'm a poet and I don't know it. I don't know whether that rhymed. I just felt like saying that. Took a lot of hard work going from the back to the front. There is the front group. There's Pisher at the back of that little front group of 6 cars. So Corporal Hamster in 7th. I'm in 8th at the moment. Remember, this was all from the back of the grid. Getting that bit closer to Hamster now. When we get onto the back of this group, we start fighting a bit more. But it's just getting to the back of that group. These 2, possibly 3 laps, it was just all building to get to the back of him. While we're in this, just a little channel update. Thank you for all the views and comments and everything been getting in the last few months. Well, month I think, of doing the racing videos. That I really love the racing stuff. And there's Smokey Adams, slow on the exit. He must have run wide at some point, the number 3 car. Smokey Adams, another guy we tend to race with quite a lot. And Corporal Hamster's already passed. I'm having a little look down the inside, but he closes the door. He's got a tiny bit of a gap on me now. Can I get that run? Smokey Adams a decent and a really good racer, so I know not to lunge down. There's Pisher taking a dive on Toxic, as I'm still stuck behind the head, flashing the headlights. As the guys can tell you, I don't flash my headlights at all. I never do that. I may have just done it that once, but I never do it. Never do it. They'll tell you that it's like driving behind, well, in front of a mobile disco when they're near me. And there we go, down the inside of Smokey Adams. He just loses the place and ran a tad wide, going down into the old hairpin now. I wanted to carry on attacking. There's Pisher running a bit wide. Toxic Hamster running wide as well. Up the hill we go. Now I wanted to carry on attacking, but I've got Smokey Adams in my mirrors, so I've got to think about him as well. I'm still trying to take them quicker qualifying lines. That's definitely not a qualifying line. The Smokey Adams closes back up on me. Hamster now on the back of Pisher. So Hamster up into 5th place. I'm in 6th. Smokey Adams in 7th place. Heading into the chicane. And look at the swapping for positions. There goes Toxic up into 2nd place. Having a decent race. I think leading the race in the pink car was I think it was Quickie. If I've not got that right, surely he'll correct me in the comment section below. And if he was in this race as well, maybe one of the back markers, or maybe you were in the midfield somewhere, or maybe you were in this gang in front. There was one guy, I'm not sure who it was. If you can remember this race, please comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought of this race, and everyone else. There's a heading chicane. Look at the gaggle of car. Toxic running real wide. Pisher running a bit wide again. Corporal Hamster now taking the attack to him. Trying round the out. This is a guy, I'm not sure who it is. I do apologise. He's trying round the outside, down the inside. And I run that a little bit wide, but I've got to run on Corporal Hamster. Everyone so close together. The racing was so brilliant. It was so tight. Corporal Hamster running that tad wide. I almost made contact. I had a little swerve, but I took into what is 5th place, I think. Yes, 5th place. And there goes Toxic. I don't know what happened. He loses the back end, spins it round. So that's 1 down, and Pisher seems to get distracted by it or get caught up in that incident and drops down as well. So I am currently up into 3rd place and Corporal Hamster in 4th. I'm just struggling. Pisher now attacking Corporal Hamster as well. And there's Quickie. He just come off the line. He struggled to get on the power out of the corner, loses control. He seemed to end up bang on the racing line. Couldn't get out of his way, so that drops me back down into 4th place. And there's Pisher and Hamster. Hamster causing his life a misery. there on Team Street there was a lot of screaming and shouting at this point as things was getting a bit close. A lot of love taps about. That's what it was mainly. So I've got that little gap in front of me now. It's Pisher who is in front. Corporal Hamster just in front of him. And then the guy, I don't know the name. And as you can just see in the distance, is a back marker. So that adds to the drama of this race. It was originally going to be a 6-lap race. And there's the back marker, very slow out of the exit as he made a mistake. Now, us attacking there, he lets the front free through. I'm just behind the, I don't know whether he wants me to go left or right. You see a little weave. I go left to the right, braking hard. He doesn't seem to brake hard. I catch him out and he makes contact. I drop right back once again. That's the problem. You've got back markers, slow cars. Please just move out of the way. Don't get any ideas. He may have just caught himself out of the braking, but now I've got Smokey Adams who dives back in front of me. So I'm back down into 5th place. And Quickie's just behind as well. Heading up the hill. And Quickie gains a place on Smokey Adams. You can see they're still battling out in front. And Pisher and Corporal Hamster side by side yet again. Trading pain. Quickie just tagging onto the back of me now and being dragged forwards as I head onto the back straight. Another back marker is in that gang of cars in front. Does it help me? I'm not sure as we head into the chicane. There we go, Corporal Hamster on the outside, and there's a bit of contact yet again. So I'm not sure at this point where Pisher has disappeared to. There only seems to be Corporal Hamster. One of them 65 cars is the car in 2nd place. One is a back marker as they head down the hill for the final time. And this is where it gets interesting. The back marker in that gaggle as well. You can see Hamster flashes light furiously. And there's contact made on the final lap in the old airpin. Hamster's off to the left hand side. And a big waggle from the cars in front, the 265 cars, one of them to the back marker. Up the hill, I gained 1st place after all that chaos. How I managed that, I don't know, to avoid all the incidents, but it's not over yet. As on the final lap, we are heading onto the back straight, round these last few bends, and look, there's 2nd place. He's so close to me now. Looking at rear view mirror, just a big yellow nose of a Renault Clio as he looks down what will be the inside of this corner. This is for 1st place on the last corner. He dives on the brakes, he leaves it too late, runs wide, costs him time. I think it gives him a time penalty. I cross the line, flashing the headlights in 1st place. That's how you go from last on the grid. Well, no, that's how you go from 2nd on the grid, have a crash, last on the grid, and then back up into 1st place and winning the race. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to give it a like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. I've been Demps151 at Donnington Park in what can only be described as a chaotic, epic race. Thank you for watching. And there'll be more videos soon, maybe the 1-lap stuff, maybe some more epic races like this. But it's a big thank you and goodbye from me. So, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!